Hello and welcome to League Season 6, Week 7, the exciting conclusion where we have Open Enemizer, and for whatever reason we're starting with Boots. We have a matchup, for some reason. We have a matchup here between me, who I was supposed to carry, or otherwise known as Ed is supposed to carry us, against Majora's Mask Marauders, both 9-3, so this is actually going to be very pivotal for playoff matches. I am Miendiem 3, a horse. And ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the one and only Homemade Beer. How are you, dude?
Hello, Ed. I'm doing good. Happy Halloween for the next couple hours if you celebrate. Not everyone has to. It's not like required by law.
I'm telling you, I definitely celebrate Halloween, but it's actually like really pathetic, like how bad my street is. Like every single person's lights are off. Hey, we're off already. Let's go. No time to waste.
Anyway, speaking of off, we got a prediction, which is on. How that tracks. Which item are we going to find first, Ed? Are we going to find a safety, burnout, or cape? Are we going to find the magic powder? Are we going to find a bug net? Or are we going to find the lamp? What do you think?
It's going to be, unfortunately, the power.
The blue veil.
I just have a bad feeling about this. So for those that don't know, as I made mention, we basically have an open start, but we have Enemizer, which also includes full ball shuffle. So the best part about Enemizer in this league week is that you don't get to be the only one that suffers. You get to have a teammate that suffers with you.
And you get to start with boots for some reason.
Yes, and you get
to go with that from now on, for some reason.
For some reason, you get the dash, especially when you don't have a sword, you just get the dash to despair, so, nothing better, like, in Maddie's case here, is going to try to dash into that Enox, which would have obliterated him.
And actually explodes.
And in Brighteyed's case, he tried to dash into that floating skull, which would have obliterated him. I see nothing wrong with any of this. We did see a map check. I did see it was a Red Crystal Eastern, and then it was pendants for Desert and Hera.
Oh, carrying a bottle. What do you know? Yeah, and a blue goo, yeah.
Multiple.
You're not going Eastern? Get out. All right, I gotta go ahead.
Yeah, done.
I've been playing a bit of practice this week just for fun. I don't know if I've actually practiced with my teammates, but you know, who does that?
Who does practice?
With other people?
Practice, period.
I like checking the Sahasrara check to figure out that desert's a green pendant. Yeah, it's had some brutal seeds, but I think so far every single one of them's had super good progression in Eastern. So. Yeah, it did pretty well on some of them.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun mode with the boots. It literally, it's an added chaos setting for me because it's one thing if it's Enemizer, but then obviously when you get tied into the boots, you have that pressure of trying to go fast. And now you're trying to do this in a co-op environment where you're trying to share information. Like, this can get absolutely chaotic.
And, there's our lamp.
There's our lamp. Done.
Alright, and submissions. Choose outcome. The answer was lamp.
Is that burner that I just saw, too? What was that? We'll find out.
Shut up before the lamp.
We'll find out. How did everyone do? Side.
Yeah, 10k channel points awarded. That's pretty good. We can do better, I think.
It was Burna.
Well, you know what? What are the odds, right?
You know, they're both in. It was almost a tie. Hey, we got plenty of money in here.
Okay, so we got a new prediction now. A bow. Good thing we didn't go to Eastern, right? Why would you go to Eastern? That's silly.
Wow. that's pretty close to an Eastern double dip.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Samaria too.
We got Samaria. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of this mode's way too fast. And a sword. Okay, we're in go mode.
Yep, we're in go mode already. Yep. Just checking out Spy here has got Mini Moldorm Cave, which just only had one Mini Moldorm and appeared to be the rest of Mini Helmas, so we'll just call it the Mini Room. Oh, wait. There's their other bow.
Okay, dude, calm down. Calm down, game. Let's see. Alright, I got a new one for you.
It's like we're in the dark world on Spy side with all this chaos that's going on. Patrick Stars, the bomber guys. Oh god, Chicken House is a disaster. I love it. Getting a look here on Ice Rock Caves on Spy side here. Be curious if he decides to risk doing a... Oh wow, that's a nice mirror. With the boots, we can actually set up a nice water walk here, which looks like he's going to be able to. So basically, you just kind of go off to the side here. You let the curve of the cave just kind of do its thing. As once again, you just bop right into something that's, oh my god, it's going to try to kill you.
Yeah. So we got a blue nail, a sword, a lamp. This seems like free, right? Like actually, yeah. And burn. This seems like actually free.
And Burna, mail upgrade, 2 bows, a sword.
We're not gonna give her many hearts, but who cares? Like once you have blue mail, who cares, right?
Exactly.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to ask. We should probably mention this. This team is this match is super important for both of these teams. I think.
I briefly mentioned
What's
it.
The...
They're both 9 and 3. They're both atop the Thieves Town division. And what is it? It's the top 2 teams in each division get in the playoffs, and then you got like the whole wild card thing going on.
Top 2 teams, and then the top 4 teams that aren't the top 2 teams get into the wild card round in each conference individually. So you got Dark World, you got Light World, I think. Pretty sure. Oh, brighteyed doesn't have that sword. Oh, we're in CAC for the first time. What was that? Did we get a compass in Eastern?
We might have. Oh yeah, so for those that don't know, if you get a compass, you're able to find out what the boss is prior to actually going to there, since boss shuffle is on. Now, it's full ball shuffle, so the one difference between, say, this and, like, say, Chaos is Chaos could have, like, you know, Trinexes galore. Here, it's basically, you're gonna see one of every boss. Okay, we already got an Ice Rod here.
We just got an Ice Rod. Did we scout Lumberjack earlier? We did, right?
I'm not 100% certain. We probably did. Hey, chat, did we scout Lumberjack?
Got the Ice Rod. That means Trinex is in Eastern, right?
That's right. Absolutely.
I can't wait.
Yeah, the one thing is that you're gonna have one of every boss, and then you're gonna have 3 duplicates.
Oh, there's the counter.
Oh my God! What is this?
We got every item that we were joking about earlier on is just like actually showing.
There's the boomerang. Probably not going to be getting that once we have access to the desert. Although it would be great if we did.
We have a glove, we have a hook shot. We have a hook shot? Wait, we have a hook shot? When did that happen? I'm looking at the trackers now. Miendiem has a hook shot. Did you know that?
I know it now. I mean, I'm telling you, you know, we're trying to keep track of the commentating here. God bless our trackers here, Flip Heel and Lady Laura Linda, because they have to be like right on top of their game here.
Oh, Miendiem chucking some bombs into the void just in case. You know, he's like, I'm weighing too much. I weigh too much. I need to speed this game up a little bit. You can't dash very fast if you're holding on to 9 bombs. I need 6. No, I need 5. There we go. And a pocket full of change. 5, 6, 7. The rupee count.
Hey, Bear, I got a question for you. How chaotic do you think this Eastern Dark Room is going to be? Now, granted, we have the lamp.
Oh, it's going to be easy. Look, they've just got like popos.
And just Mothula.
It's going to be super easy.
Yeah.
It's just like skeletons and like popos and like Igors.
No, I expect rollers galore.
Yeah. See?
Oh, boy.
Popos and skeletons, literally what I think. Kind of a boring one today.
Happy Halloween, everybody!
You like skeletons? So do we! Over on Link to the Past Randomizer League channel. Oh, there's a roller.
Hey, there we go. See, I knew it was always a room 2.
Hey, we got a mirror. You know what my favorite thing about this game is, and especially the rando aspect of it? Probably not the entire of all of it, but one of my top favorite things is of the naming conventions, we just call them crystal rollers now, because we just decided that's the actual name.
Absolutely.
Because there's one room with a crystal switch and a roller. But no, they're just crystal rollers. Alright, this room, this is the one. This is where you turn on Burnham before you walk through. Or charge your sword, or don't. Oh, just kill everything in one hit.
Whoa,
that was sick.
Whoa, that was sick.
Alright. Got a moth. I don't think a bow's gonna help with that. Do we get spy?
No, be sly. Do
burn a moth.
Do dash poke strats.
Oh, you know what you can do?
Like
you know what you can do? You can do Samaria soccer strats. Yeah, 16 of them. You like what is that? Do you like Samaria soccer? What do you think about that?
Oh, absolutely. That's like my favorite game to play in multi when I'm stuck.
When I'm stuck.
For those that don't check the Eastern Fairy Caves, have your progression. Oh, half magic? We're just getting it all done.
The Eastern Fairy. Who would do that? Oh, that Miendiem no, buddy. No. There's no way you can't get out of this. Actually, maybe if you bomb downward.
I think
Try it. Try it. Drop the bomb. Drop the bomb, money. Wait, no. That's fine. That's why you don't dash in that area. I say that after the fact. I mean, it's so obvious. Like, why would you do that? Get knocked out. Like, come on, that's ridiculous. Like, we know that that's what happens, obviously. But either way, we have a flute now. I don't know where it was, but we have it. My favorite item in Rando. And if it's not yours, you're wrong.
I know what my least favorite item is in Rando is.
It better not be the flute.
Oh, it is not the flute.
Hey, there's our glove. At Waterfall Fairy. Wow, that is a big pull, because doing Waterfall Fairy, by the way, thank you to our tracker, Lady Laura Linda. That is really hard to do in Atomizer, usually. Luckily, they had a sword this time. Unluckily, it didn't help them in Zora's area, but, you know, here we are. Alright, so Brighteyed and Spy both have the hook shot. That helps. Back escape and get that.
See how bad this is. Oh, this is nothing. Oh, this is
This
tame.
is nothing. It's fine.
Does that mean that like GT is going to be a natural disaster? Nice wall master.
I don't know. Sometimes I wonder how that works. I really don't know sometimes.
The mysteries. Here we go. Miendiem. Whoa, there's a Hinox guarding the way. Is that Hinox going to walk down and kill him? Yep.
Yep. Fun stuff.
That's all right. We saved them so we could just.
Norskmatty didn't get to kill the blob me, but he has a fairy, so who cares?
One less safety, unfortunately.
Not that we don't already have too many, but whatever. Oh, get the money!
Wait, so so Patrick Starr actually had that key or whatever you call that?
Yeah, I guess. I didn't realize.
I didn't think that
they're called Debos. Oh, miendiem, please, buddy.
Oh boy.
What is this? What is this single hook shot strat?
Oh no! Oh no! This ain't gonna end well. Yep.
Oh, there it is. And there's Quake. The one medallion we know we will definitely not need.
Legit facts. You heard it here first.
Oh,
that is the homemade beer prediction guarantee of the day. And my guarantee for the day is that Trinex will be in Thievestown. Only because that's where it was for me.
All right. I got a good prediction now. I'll give you 5 minutes. I'll give everyone 5 minutes. Which medallions will be required to beat the seed today? Ether or Bombos? Quake? Or none? I hope I wrote none. I wrote none, thank God. Okay. We're doing a hula hand. Did we find out something on Zora, or Maddie's just gonna clean up after Miendiem's mess here?
Yeah, I think he's gonna clean up after Miendiem's mess.
Okay.
He's gonna show how it's done. He's gonna say, hey, you
Zora
save your
today?
money.
A piece of heart. Yeah, that's fine. Meanwhile, Miendiem collecting more money in Paradox Cave, and Spy taking out the final room of Eastern. Oh, get the money! No!
Oh, there's our cape. Oh, here we go. Aga basically confirmed at this point.
Yeah. That was gonna be my next prediction, but you know what? It's fine. Hey, Ed, you know what I can't wait to see? I can't wait to see Aghanim's Tower in Enemy because it's always so good.
Oh, it's usually a hoot.
It's like potentially, it has potential for some of the worst crap that Enemizer could throw at you. Like filling the second castle tower key room with dead rocks, because it's a maze and they can only go in one direction. Alright, Spy taking down Moth in Eastern Palace. Only the second runner to do so, I guess. We're not like rushing that, I guess that's fine. Oh wait, we can't have none as an answer because we already know two pendants. Well, whatever. That's
well,
fine.
you know, for the people that voted none, then, you know, maybe I should vote none so I can guarantee I can lose my points.
take back your point. You know what, how about this? Let's go look at this. If people voted none, I'm gonna fix it. Nope, no one voted none, thank goodness. Well, either way, we've isolated Quake, as one does. It's fine. Probably not needed, right?
Probably not needed.
Hey Ed, when was the last time you needed Quake to be the seed? Do you even remember?
Never. I've never needed it. And I've been playing this for, what, 3 years now?
Have you?
Never needed it. I don't know. I don't even think it's that long.
I feel like you've been playing this for like a year and a half. No,
I don't know. Hey, listen. I look at it this way, that I basically started at the time that we met each other, and we were doing the multi-world tournaments. Speaking of multi-world tournaments, Spy, who is one of the admins for that,
that's right,
is on here, Majora's Mask Marauders. So I kind of look at it that way to say, hey, you know what? It must be time for a multi-world tournament.
Oh, Maddie got balked. Oh. You're busted, dude. That's fine, he's not going there. Wait, he knew that was there, and he did it anyway. That's why he opened the left one first. Our guy. Okay. Well, we got Bright-Eyed in Paradox Cave.
Oh, just a vanilla mold armament now. And Hera. Pendant Hera, nonetheless.
Alright, so where are our Trinosaurs?
Oh, God! Oh, miendiem! Oh my God! Wow, that is. Oh my God, that was.
Well done.
That was a work of art right there. I never really considered that Wallmaster being such a pain.
I'm gonna start this prediction over because I don't want people to accidentally vote none. Hang on, let's fix it. Let's fix it. I can fix it. Wait.
You can do it. Speaking of you can do it, miendiem's gonna try to take on Moldarm here. Which is in logic.
Yeah.
You know, we bypassed the big key, which is in the basement, so the question is, does Moldarm have our last
There we go. Would you do it? I wouldn't do it. No way.
Nah, we already
I would have
know.
done Aga a long time ago. Yeah, there you go.
It was. There you go.
I think. Wait, where was the cave again? Paradox Cave?
Cave was in Paradox. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, you
Yeah.
said that the glove was in Waterfall Fairy?
No, the glove was on. The flute was in Waterfall Fairy. The glove was on Bottle Vendor.
Oh,
And
okay.
I think as soon as I find the cape for miendiem, I'm just rushing Aga. My opponent can figure out what to do, and I'm just gonna mute the channel, mute the voice call. I'll let you know when Aga's done.
No, there must be something else in Hera.
I'm not doing this. 100%. Nope. Nope. Oh, they don't have the Moon Pearl. Never mind, they don't have the Moon Pearl. Maybe I wouldn't.
Doesn't matter. Moon Pearl's just gonna be on Pyramid Ledge.
No, I think the shovel's gonna be on Pyramid Ledge.
No, I think.
Get it? Because Troll Seed.
No, I think it's gonna be. Let's think about it. I think it's gonna be Mitts on Ledge, which then you go get the flippers from King's Tomb, so that he can go get the flute that's logical in Waterfall Fairy, so that he can go to the Maya area, specifically Checkerboard Cave, and get your Moon Pearl.
Yeah.
Something silly like that.
Yeah. That's it's a real Twitch chat special. Alright. Maddie deciding to freeze frame for a minute there. No, we're doing a sync. We're syncing up the runners' times here. Miendiem going for the big chest. With the mirrors actually isn't that bad, honestly. It's not great,
Yeah,
but you know.
yeah, but when you get $20 out of this big chest, it's gonna feel terrible.
Oh yeah, I agree. Oh, just kidding. We're freezing. Freezing.
Freezing makes me feel good.
That's
Oh,
the
never
Moon Pearl.
mind.
Who knew?
Never mind. Well,
Look at us both getting super punished.
how strangely, yeah, exactly. How strangely vanilla. Hey, where do we get a second sword at? The front of Escape?
I don't know. That's a good question.
So with miendiem doing kind of like his due diligence here, I'd be really curious. Yeah, here we go. Spy is making the play to Aga. I mean, it really still is an Aga seed. We only have a glove. We have a glove and a Moon Pearl, that's about it. But at this point, does Bright-Eyed go through the whole slog of getting the Moon Pearl from the big chest, which means you have to do the basement?
Yeah, I mean, guess. Like, you're gonna do Aga, right?
At this point, you have to. I mean, we have.
I like
nothing
Spy's
else.
choice here. You're gonna get the Moon Pearl, yeah. Yeah, where was that sword? Escape?
That's a bit. Yeah, front of Escape. According to our fantastic tracker, Lady Laura Linda. Again, big thanks. For those that don't know, I mean, let me tell you, Lady Laura Linda is legit amazing. Like, anytime that she's tracking, it's like perfect. I can completely screw up and she will always bail me out.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's amazing. Like I don't even have to think. I don't, but you know, if I did, I wouldn't have to.
Same goes to Flip Heel here, you know, and I'm actually glad that at least my league team did halfway decent to make his fantasy team look halfway good. So, all good things. You know.
Well, either way, you've got points on this too. So this isn't like a you know.
Yes, I get because of
This is a match that matters a lot for you.
Listen, I spent my #1 overall pick on that was supposed to carry us, was supposed to carry me.
Was that the name of your league team?
That is
Your
the
league
my
team,
league
your
team.
league, your fantasy league team.
Ed was supposed to carry us. Is supposed to carry me. Proudly selects. Ed was supposed to carry us with his #1 overall pick. Hey, do you think the Spy tries to do a hook dash or a hook speed on the Aga right here?
You know.
Do you think he spends hours of practicing like I do?
Better. Yes!
Oh,
yes! Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Oh, miendiem. No. Oh, okay, fine.
Okay, so brighteyed is about to get the move for a while, at least feel.
Oh, miendiem froze the guy, but he's not. Glove locked, nothing. Fine. So brighteyed has the moon pearl now?
Brighteye has the moon pearl, yes.
Okay.
Now this is interesting that Maddie is not doing. Probably got a little bit of afraid of that wall master.
Did he? Oh no, he got the. Oh,
he got the big piece.
Oh, what's this? Why do we have silvers? Why are we doing this? Oh, okay. Apparently that was super easy.
Clearly, we just wanted to keep all 30 arrows. That's
oh
all.
yeah, good point. Oh, we're doing dark cross. Oh yeah, well, you know it's quick. You know what? I honestly don't do dark cross here. We got the mirror. We're gonna have Aga killed. Like you just do this if you need it later. Everything I say, by the way, I'm letting everyone in chat know, as well as Ed, CoComs, and whoever watches this restream back. Everything I say is probably wrong. Because I know the answer to everything because I've played this game before. Therefore, I'm like the smartest person who's ever played it. And therefore, everything I say is actually just wrong.
I am.
What I'm saying is don't do Dark Cross here. Because it'll look bad when you don't need it.
Listen, there might be just an area with a bunch of dead rocks and they just want to use Quake more conveniently than Magic Powder.
That's true. Oh, we got Aga down. Alright. Alright, Ed, what's the last pendant? Swamp Palace, probably?
It's gonna be Meyer.
Meyer? Okay.
Where there will be a lack of Juicetown. Lack of Juicetown.
Lack of Juicetown.
You see, look, there's those dead rocks that I was saying.
Yeah. And $5. And we've all got Quake. Quake percent achieved. Feels like... No, let's see. We gotta get a moon pearl for Spy. It feels like they're like dead even, honestly. Looking at like where everyone's at, I think they're all dead even. They're gonna all finish Aga and be in the Dark World at exactly the same time.
Yeah, they're dead even. The only advantage that I see that's gonna happen here is, in my opinion, is that miendiem and norskmatty will both be into the Dark World, and at the same time. Whereas, well, actually, no. I mean, Spy getting this. By the time that he gets the big key and then goes up to get the moon pearl and then has to go back and take the portal in the front of Hyrule Castle to be able to go back into the Dark World. Yeah, it's going to be really close as they traverse in the Dark World, so...
Yeah, that moon pearl is going to take like as much time as doing Aga Tower here.
Yeah. And also, too, it depends on how brave he wants to be in regards to... you know, trying to do any sort of hair pop with that wall master just kind of camping around.
Oh yeah. So, are we doing NMG strats? NMG miser?
Isn't that just using bombos whenever you see fit?
We need bombos already. Come on, man.
Well, I mean, we already know that the fire rod is just going to be an ice battle, so...
Yeah, that's true. But it's fine, we have Kate, so therefore it's in Super Logic.
Oh god, I love Super Logic. You know what I love just as much as Super Logic? Super Sphere Zero. Which is typically a check that I just would never do. There's something that's completely logical.
Oh, at miendiem, how did he do? Give him a rating.
That's a 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10. Nope.
That thief was coming after Bright-eyed there. Yeah, so by the looks of it, I think miendiem and norskmatty are going to end up having... Oh, this could be close.
It's going to be very close because Spy can jump into... Once he gets the Moon Pearl, he can jump into the portal over here. And yeah, he's going the long way, so he can jump into the portal and save and quit. He'll be like on top of the pyramid. Like I'm saying, they're all going to be like on top of the pyramid at the exact same time. It's going to be nuts.
Right.
It's going to be bananas.
Bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Ugh, this red
this bleep
red
is
berry.
bananas. Yeah, I know.
Oh, just kidding. We want a heart. Nope. No, we want money. No, we don't. We want nothing.
No, we want to hit the switch.
We want nothing. We want
the heart,
nothing, Lebowski.
So when miendiem and norskmatty end up going into Dark World, how would you anticipate that they're going to split up duties? Do you think one person is going to go to pod, the other one just kind of makes their way over to
with this loadout,
like Village of Outcasts?
Honestly, you should both just do Vu. Like, you can do everything in Vu, you know?
Right. Yeah, but
there's like no reason to go to pod, in my opinion.
Yeah, but do you think? Well, I mean, they both have. They all have.
Oh, Spy didn't save and quit. He's gonna lose 1,000,000 years going to this portal. Oh my gosh, did Brighteyed die? Oh, he has a fairy.
He did, but he's got a fairy. Alright, here we go.
Yeah, see, look at that. Look at that. They're on like the exact same. Like miendiem and Spy are on the exact same screen. Brighteyed and norskmatty are on the exact same Aga pattern. Who's gonna do a blue ball here? Look at this.
Oh, it's Skull Woods. This must be a cross key seed.
Oh, and then he's gonna kill Aga right here. Look at this. Look how like tight this sync is. Like if you average the 2 times, which I don't know why you ever would. It's a weird way to score. They would be in the exact same time, minus execution. Going to pod.
Right, so they're going to pod.
You know what? That means the hammer's there because I said they shouldn't do it.
Right, so I expect Matty and Bright-eyed to go the opposite way.
Yep.
You know, seeing as this is co-op, they have co-op info share, and basically they're going to try to maximize
goodbye Catfish forever!
Yeah, and Catfish never has anything. Does Bright-eyed do the same thing? No! Bright-eyed is going to make a look. Alright. Nope, never mind. He too Bright-eyed also believes that there is no such thing as Catfish.
Wow. That's ballsy from both of them.
Well, we know where we're going to last locate.
The midst.
Nice wall master. That miendiem says, no, I got a mirror. Spy's immediately going to the Bollock section here, despite that small key. Is this the proper play? You think? Imagine knowing how to efficiently do this.
I don't know, man. It's not key sanity. I have no idea how to play this game. There's not keys involved. Like, well,
no!
That's not efficient.
Wait, does he still have a fairy?
Yeah,
yes,
he does. Okay,
Spy does have a fairy. There
Just kidding.
Go.
You know what else he has? Silver arrows!
Yes.
We literally saw this the other day, in the other race that we commed earlier with. Was it you?
Mine? Yeah, probably. Hey, and by the way, who was it probably? Me?
Oh, I don't even remember anymore. Someone should
Listen,
have had silvers, but didn't. Who was
I had.
that? I don't know.
No, it was Nilsson didn't get silver.
Nah, that's right. Yep, Nissan never got silvers, and so he had a tough time killing anything, specifically Pinoxes.
Hey,
And...
look, did you just see what happened there?
Nope.
Miendiem used the silver arrow on it. He knows.
Oh, yeah, and look how much farther, closer, or whatever he is to the big key on the right side of pod. Hey, Ed, is pod locked?
Yeah.
Only the
right
boss,
now.
right?
Only the boss. Only the boss.
Hey, Ed, why are we in Skull Woods? What's here? What are we finding?
Not progression. Maybe the bug net.
Maybe the bug net. Yeah, that's kind of progression.
Absolutely. I mean, I do understand. I mean, this is something in which, you know, a lot of people swear that it's, you know, basically glorified overworld. And in their defense, because this was an Agassiz.
We have Berna and Kate. Actually, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh, there you go. We got. Oh, he does have magic powder though, so that anti-fairy might cause some havoc. And that yellow.
Oh my gosh, me and Mike have been talking about this, and like, if one of us knows where magic powder is on my team or on one of our teams, we're gonna spend the 2 minutes it takes to get it to just make everything not terrible in Atomizer.
Oh, I agree.
It's such a worthwhile just get that item. I don't care if it takes you a minute and a half. It'll save you more than a minute and a half down the road.
Alright, Miendiem could actually, he could just blast through all these keys. We don't need to do anything
I was gonna say don't go blindly into this room, but it's fine. There's red mail.
Hey, wow, more safeties. Let's go. And it appears that there's absolutely nothing. We got an Argus in Skull Woods, but it is also pendant.
Argus? Ew.
Question in chat. In Atomizer, if you know about half magic, you get it. Well, again, the big thing is it depends where it is, you know. So, like, say, for example, in a race that I just had, half magic was on pendant left side swamp that we didn't need anything with. You know, my partner found it. I didn't. He gloated the entire time telling me that he had magic powder. Or he had half magic. And unfortunately, I didn't. And that's why I lost him by 20 seconds.
Yeah, you did. That was pretty pathetic. But, you know, it happens. Next time.
Next time.
But literally nothing in pod? That's what we found.
We got a fire rod.
Oh.
According to chat and according to the tracker, we have a fire rod.
But that doesn't actually do anything for us. We're not going to beat Skull.
Now look at this.
Oh, Miendiem's taking care of. He's
wow.
fixing the mistakes of his teammate norskmatty here, right? Is that what you call this?
Are you calling it mistakes, or are you calling it
No, I'm just saying I love steak.
Oh yeah, true. Oh, by the way, my Missed Ed's 3 prediction of the day, saying that there's going to be Trinex in Thieves Town, utterly wrong once again. It is just land mode today.
Yeah, we haven't seen a Trinex yet, which is really scary considering we have the ice rod. It's like, nope, there's 2 of them in GT.
Oh boy. Oh god, look at that. Rollers. You got you have invincibilities.
Why would you ever use those though?
Good point. I mean, I understand you have half magic. You want to conserve it.
Wait, spy, buddy, pal, just die or save and quit.
By the way, did Catfish have anything? I didn't pay attention.
I had a fairy, so not like the worst thing, but like, I don't know. We're not writing home to mother about it. I'm not anyway. I don't know. You can if you want.
Hey, do you think Maddie's going to? We don't have a small key, so I don't even care how many items are in the back.
Oh, I'm not.
I've always kind of taken it to the point where if there's no items, or if we don't have a small key, I'm not doing the back anyways because it's basically
because the small key's there. Yeah. Well, the small key's back there. So that means it's either in one of the 2 basement chests, which means the attic has like an item, which is crap. Yeah. That sucks. And I hate it.
Seriously, dude, we have silver arrows. There we go.
All right.
We did it,
Brighteyed
everybody.
died here. Is this on purpose? No, he has the mirror, so probably not. There was something in CS. You know? Yeah, it probably was, actually. It's bizarre.
That was the quickest map check ever from Spy. I like that.
I like that.
That might have been a misclick there.
So fast, it wasn't even on purpose. Alright, what do we got? Bombs? Did miendiem skip brewery?
No, he did it.
But norskmatty did it and also got bombs?
I guess, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe there's a lack of communication.
You think
Maybe
they just
really...
He said, I'm muting you, I gotta go do Aga, and then he forgot to unmute him for the rest of the race.
Maybe he took like the approach that my teammate was, which he said, you know, hey, there's an item in Hair Basement. He says, but I don't have a fire source. And I said, you have the lamp. He goes, I repeat, I do not have a fire source. I go, right, I know what you mean. Bright-eyed, we have silver arrows. Thank you.
All right, we're both doing.
Hey,
the
there's our mitts. All right.
Yeah, yeah. Those seem important. Do you think we need those to finish the seed, Ed?
It depends. Can we do cheating glitches, or do we actually have to obey by the rules that are set forth in the ALTTPR Council and TARC and?
Listen,
all that
in this league, we target. Oh, that's a nice roller. That was sick.
Okay, well, when we get the flippers here in Hype Cave, we just
there's bombos on bombos tablet.
Wow, we did get it. Flippers here? That's not the flippers. Flippers? That's not the flippers. Flippers? That's not the flippers. That's hey, there's that single arrow. Let's go.
Let's go. All right, miendiem, buddy, where are you going? Like actually, where are you going? There was nothing in here, was there? Was there?
There was literally absolutely nothing in there.
So why is he going in here?
He might have him muted. Who knows? Oh my god, we actually have Big Bomb available.
Oh no, we have Big Bomb. Wait, this is super not in logic, isn't it?
No, we got the mirror. We got the Aga portal. Doesn't matter.
No, there's no way. There's no way because we don't have the small key to thief. Oh, it could be in blind cell. Oh, I hate this.
Yeah, it could be in blind cell.
This is so stupid. Oh, we're doing the attic, by the way. A fuse down. Ooh. Watch the hammers there.
Oh my god.
There's no
way.
What
do you predict Fat Fairy has? I'm gonna go for disappointment.
The flippers.
That would be disappointing.
Yeah, it would be. But anyway, we're about to find out. 3 bombs. 13 bombs. Happy Tuesday the 13th. Does anyone have any tacos?
Hey, I didn't pay attention to the My Medallion. Maybe miendiem goes in.
I don't know, man. They have it, whatever it is. Ether! Oh, crap. Please don't be Quake for Torrock, because I don't know how to resolve this if it is.
So,
all right, norskmatty, go to Turtle so we can resolve this prediction. Oh, he's doing it! Yes! Oh, perfect. No! One! Yes! We did it!
We can resolve this prediction. Hey, there's a picky. Cool. Alright, so what do we need? So we need ether.
Flippers.
We need ether, flippers, a hammer, a bug net, a mushroom.
Wait, where did we find the book?
We found a book?
I don't know, my name has a bookmark, and so does Spy. So I'm going to assume we found a book.
Had it been in pod?
Oh,
hey, Armos. Armos. So
pod. That means desert's technically maybe in logic, but it's a pendant. Why are we in here?
Super logic.
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna believe in Ped?
Are we?
I mean, why not just make this all done?
Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, you can beat desert, then you just go pull Ped for miendiem, right?
Yeah.
I guess.
We're doing
it for chat. We're doing it for chat, folks.
Yeah. I mean, listen. I know he's on the team of Ed was supposed to carry us, which again, by the way, tied for first place in the Thiefstown division with Majora's Masked Marauders. So very critical matchup here. The first game of a 2-game set. But we all know and come to appreciate the fact that miendiem is just a radical memer.
It's true. That's why it's pulling pen.
Yep. Hey,
Oh, there's
Ether.
Ether. Didn't you call that? Didn't you just say that? All right.
Oh,
there's
the flippers. Wow. Okay.
Hammer. We technically need a hammer to beat the seed. Oh God, please be bombos.
Yes.
Oh crap! It's Quake.
Oh my God, it was. All right. Well, all of our runners have that. By the way, where was this? This ice rod was. I know super free. That seems to.
I can't in good faith take anyone's points away because both are required, and I was the idiot who messed this up. So I'm gonna just delete this prediction. It's just everyone gets their points back, and I'm sorry, Ed. We don't get to burn down your points today.
All right, fine. How about this? Just make a very generic prediction. Very generic.
Wait, where was the hammer? Someone got a hammer. Chad is yelling about a hammer.
Who's got it?
I don't know. Am I looking at the wrong chat?
Probably. I see no hammer.
I don't either. Oh, well. Okay. Fine, let's go beat Eastern for some reason.
Yeah, he is not... Yeah, this is definitely... speaking of... oh, God, this is going to be
my gosh,
absolutely brutal.
Why aren't we just beating a swamp here? Oh, we're doing the other meme check. All right. And we're doing...
no! Why?
Oh,
Hammer is in the back of Skull?
Oh, it is?
Oh my God,
that's actually really bad because miendiem's not going to go there ever. Like he's doing Eastern right now. Oh.
Yeah, that's never going to happen.
So I'm just trying to figure out the lot. Oh no, Spy buddy, you got another fairy I think from Catfish, so it's fine. 5 hearts, Argus, Master is not the best fight in the world, just saying.
Yeah, but at this point, I would say I got the hammer. I just kind of play by the rules of,
Yeah, miendiem found item number 2 in here, didn't he? Wait, so he could have checked pet after getting the hammer. I'm so confused. I don't know. I don't know why he's doing this. I'm pretty sure miendiem got item number 2 in the front, so...
No, miendiem didn't get, miendiem hasn't been into Skullwoods.
Or norskmatty did.
Matty was the first one there, but didn't have the fire rod.
Okay.
So that could be...
Oh, never mind. Just kidding. Both items are in the back. That's okay.
Yeah, so that's going to be like hard last locate, I think. Considering that they have mire access, that they're going to full clear. They're going to have... They're probably going to be dipping into swamp first, even though that the hammer can only be in one check. But they'll just go ahead.
Yeah, but if it's not there, you just beat that. Right? Or that's not true. You go in there and get your tempered sword, so the rest of the game's easier.
Exactly.
Yeah, and triple boot.
Yeah, but in the meantime, then you're going to have, Maddie's going to go ahead and start doing like Smith Chain and everything. So he's going to get this Bombos tablet, or he's going to get Bombos from Bombos tablet, which is we know is useless.
That's true. And this is a totally reasonable play from their perspective here.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, we know where the hammer is, so it's obvious that they should be doing that. But they're not. Spy only has 5 hearts. Why does Spy only have 5 hearts? That's actually kind of funny.
Probably because Brighteyed said, hey, you're good at the game. You don't need these hearts.
Spy should have red mail too, I think, because
Spy does. No, Spy does have red mail because the sprite is different.
Oh, okay.
That's the only reason why I knew. But no, to even segue as far as, why Spy doesn't have the hearts, well, I'm going to make the prediction of Brighteye just said, hey, you're good, prove it. I'm going to correct you to no hearts.
You're good, prove it.
And then in the meantime saying, hey, you know what, we're going to make sure that the commentators say, be sure to follow us. Which, that's our job here right now, is to give all of our runners here a follow. They're putting on the show here for you guys. Basically it's pain and suffering of Enemizer, Ball Shuffle, all that fun, happy jazz. But outside of the game, they're both all 4 of them are tremendous individuals who put on a good show even outside of this. So give them a follow. I know that they'll definitely appreciate it. and I promise you will not regret it. Especially we got that multi-world tourney coming. You know, get on Spy's good side, and he'll create a custom animal just for you.
Yeah, and it'll be terrible and fun at the same time. Oh, I don't know. Ask Spy. Seriously, follow him and then go into his chat.
Listen, as you knew, I asked him to make something absolutely terrible when we had our third place match, and I said, "Hey, here's all the settings. Can you just dump them all into YAML?" He goes, "Yes, I can." And it was the greatest thing ever. I'm just happy that I didn't have you guys stuck for too long because, for whatever reason.
Fairy Cave by Eastern?
Yes. That was the very first thing I did. I'm going to rush Eastern Fairy Spring. This is interesting. Oh my god, this is huge for miendiem right here. This is absolutely huge. This will put him in go mode right here.
Yeah. And he doesn't even have to fight the boss.
Yeah,
I mean, he can if he wants to, but he doesn't have to.
I was going to say, Spy doing this is actually leaking time back.
Matty is looking for a sword. Smart man.
Matty's only going to be here. Yeah, like, we know that if all we're looking is for a hammer, there's only one logical check in Swamp House that could have it. Even though that a Specky Clip is allowed, a recent minor glitch that was introduced into the Rando family.
Yeah.
Again, big thanks to Specky93.
That's right. There's a lot of bosses Matty can't beat without that Fire Rod or Bombos. I'm just realizing that. Since we've already seen all the easy bosses, right? Oh, there's the compass.
Right.
Check it. Oh, there's the bug net. We did it. We're in go mode.
Yes.
Actually, though, we are. Wait, Matty, check the boss. What? I don't know if we can beat this. It's probably Cold Stare or Trinex. Oh, there's the shovel, too. Okay, well, the answer is just go to Swamp.
Wow.
All right, so Ed was supposed to carry us as a go mode. How do you feel about that, Ed, supposed to carry them?
I feel pretty good so far.
So far.
But it's not. Listen. There's one thing to always take into consideration. We do only have Master Sword. We don't have a whole heck of a lot of hearts. And especially like say. Yes. Oh, by the way, it is blind, so we're going to be looking at probably a Trinex on the climb. Climb or oh my god! Yeah. Imagine Trinex on. Imagine Trinex on ice with as little hearts as we have.
Yeah. No. Nope.
Because the other thing to consider is the fact that because this is co-op, if you're doing it individually, obviously you're going to be making all the checks, and inherently you're going to be getting health and some bottles and possibly occasional burner or cape.
What?
But basically I would take the approach, and I would imagine a lot of teams take the approach of saying, hey, this didn't have much of anything, so you can completely skip it, but it might have had a heart. But it's like way too out of the way, and if you have a couple of those checks that happens along the way, then basically, you could end up going into GT, like say in Spy's case, he may only have like say 8 hearts, so.
Yeah, I think the scary part is okay. Oh, we're going this way. That's actually nice. Use the Agate Portal. Do you buy, how many potions do you buy before GT? All of them?
At this point, all of them.
Yeah, I agree. I see a lot of runners that don't. They're like, nah, I'm good. But it's not about being good. It's about GT
if you have an atomizer. If you have the money.
Silvers. We have silvers.
Yeah. I that's not what we're gonna have to ask. No, if you have the money, I say definitely spend it. And like one of the big things, and Beer, I'm curious what your thought is about this. And to be honest, I'd actually like to ask a lot of people. Somebody like me who doesn't play a whole heck of a lot of, say, spoiler, whether it's pilot spoiler or just spoiler in general, where you're always going to have yourself into like low health situations. Somebody like myself, I knew that if I had like low percentage stuff and I'm making the GT climb, especially in an atomizer, it makes me play very cautiously, and I have noticed that in my experience, when I play cautiously, I tend to play a lot worse. I tend to actually take a lot more damage, like
Oh, I know what you
unnecessarily.
mean.
You know?
Yeah, it's kind of like, I guess I would say in my experience, it's been you can play cautiously, but the rooms take literally twice as long.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah.
You have that, and then like the other thing too is this is like if you know that you have, hey, if
Oh
things
wait,
go,
what's in here?
oh boy, bright eyed, decaved a little too early.
Oh,
Like
cape. That's
if
smart.
you if you end up like having potions and you know it in the back of your mind, you have like that comfort saying I can play normally.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
then if things go astray, okay, here's a potion. You know what I'm saying? And then you're kind of all set, good to go at that point. But I have noticed that in like my playing experience, and again, I'd be curious what other rando players think, that they get themselves into a situation where, you know, they don't have the most optimal layout and they don't have all the health and the safeties and everything in the world, and next thing you know is, well, you know, rooms take twice as long, they still take twice as much damage, and
yeah. Mm-hmm.
you know, bad things happen.
Because it's hard. Because this game's
Yeah,
impossible. Somehow we see runners like the people that we're watching today, like run through it like it ain't no big deal. Just go through and crush everything, and the game's easy, right?
that's right.
This game's impossible, Ed. I don't know how anyone plays it.
Mm. By the way, Spy did open up TR, but by not going into desert, not getting that ether medallion, it's going to be going through now like a go mode Turtle Rock versus a non-go mode
Book?
Turtle Rock isn't the biggest deal.
Why is everyone
Uh,
getting the book? Was there a reason to get the book?
so they can read.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true. Good
I
point.
mean, that's about the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, I just keep noticing everyone's grabbing it. Um, the only thing it blocked Bombos? Like,
Bombos, I mean,
so okay, so
Bombos is
logically
so.
you were supposed to get the book to get the flute? No, that's not true either. I don't know,
No,
man.
no.
I have no idea. It's fine.
We
That
have the
flute's nice.
listen. You know what the best thing is? We have the questions, and we also don't have the answers.
Yeah. Need the book to get to Ether in Desert. There, I think. Right, we have.
Yeah,
everything
if
for
you
that.
you would have had the
Okay.
myths. So I mean, logically,
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out, like logically, because sometimes that happens. Oh, look, we have a hammer. Oh, there's
yeah,
a sword. We're in secret
yeah,
mode.
yeah,
Let's do it.
that's what it is. It's logically, it's um, you have to take that book, or no, it doesn't matter. You get that book. I don't know. No, because it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh well,
I don't know.
whatever. We have it now, so that's all that matters.
By the way, we've seen some like pretty bad like required double dips like in our rando careers, but like having to get the fire rod buried into Turtle Rock, or I'm sorry, buried into Pod, so we can go to the back of Pendant Skullwoods to get the hammer. That's not exactly the most ideal thing.
Yeah, yeah. It's not great on a what you call it co-op seed either, because
Right.
like, what are you really gonna do with that? You know?
Now, Bright-Eyed is going to end up going into. Was Bright-Eyed going to do the Big Bomb here? Yeah, Bright-Eye's going to do Big Bomb.
What are they missing? Oh, ether. Oh, ether.
Yeah, they don't have Ether, and that's. It basically, I kind of look at it as to say Spy had his one chance of getting Ether, and he chose not to go to Desert, which, I mean, I don't see. You know, I definitely respect that decision. It just, you know, it was unfortunate that Ether happened to be there. So, you know, I'm kind of looking at it as to say by the time Bright Eyed is going to be going into, you know, somebody's going to eventually be going into Swamp. Now, I don't know if Bright Eyed is going to be the one that takes the flippers and immediately goes down to Swamp to see if Ether's there, or just have reliant on Spy. Since Bright Eye's there, just go ahead and do TR.
Yeah.
But Yeah, Desert. I don't exactly see being a play that they're going to be making anytime soon.
Yeah. Oh, we got the red boom.
Is that a second blind that we saw?
The second blind. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So that means there's a Trinex in
Oh boy.
Hera, Meyer, Hera and Meyer. It's the same dungeon, right?
Hera and Meyer. That's funny.
Pretty sure. Oh, got the shield. Get it back. Get it back. Get the shield. Oh, dude. I'm gonna have to ask about that later. Taking notes. Just taking notes here.
Taking notes.
Yeah.
So what haven't we seen? Like the final 3 bosses, basically? Cold Stare, Vitreous, Trinex?
Let's see. We've seen Armos somewhere.
We've seen an Armos and Landmo. Yeah, we had
we don't know what's in Pod, right?
We do not know what's in Pod.
What was in Swamp?
Swamp was blind.
Oh, okay. And then we had Peacetown was Landmo?
Peacetown was Landmo.
Ice. We don't know yet.
Ice. Do not know. About to find out.
Ice, baby. Meyer. We don't know. We're about to find out. Pod. We'll never. Oh wait. Pod is a crystal. Pod. We don't know, right?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Hera. We beat Hera. It was Moldorm. Desert was what?
Desert Miendiem didn't bother doing it.
Okay.
Got that ether and was very happy.
And Eastern was Moth. Okay, good. Perfect. Easy.
Imagine if the tracking software had the... Oh, here we go. Miendiem. How far are we going to hover? I'm going to say 2 pixels. That might have been 1.
2. Yeah. I'm still amazed and think it's awesome they were like all within seconds going into Dark World in the seed. Like really well done communication. You can tell that these runners have definitely practiced. They know what they're doing. Co-op's hard, especially in the Naga seed.
Wait, did you say that same thing when myself and Teto played, that we obviously practiced? Because clearly we didn't.
I absolutely never said that.
Okay, good. Oh, there's Helma. Toxic Helma, nonetheless.
Toxic Helma. Yeah, still no Trinex. Ice Palace, maybe?
Oh,
poor Maddie is not going to have Tempered Sword.
I'm telling you, no. It's gonna be Trinexes are both Trinex on ice and in Landmo 2 spot. And
man, you say that out loud, and that's like scary. Actually, I think I wouldn't wish that on my worst rando enemy.
And Cold Stare, and Moldorm too. So then Maddie's gonna really be upset by not getting bombos.
He can't hover it. Oh, Miendiem, you burned your spooky a long time ago. I don't remember when, but I remember you burned it. He used to boomerang or something.
There you go.
Ooh, Spy is like taking some hits in Turtle Rock here. He's got down to 2 hearts. Got to be a little careful. And checking that, making sure that we can kill every single boss in the game still. Yes, we can. And using the silvers now. Perfect. First try. All right, Ice Palace, Ice Tea. Not gonna have our ether, but it could have a sword. I like this routing from Brighteyed though. It doesn't have the flippers yet, and so was able to just come over here and still beat this dungeon out of sequence.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Especially knowing that where the flippers are. Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
And at this point they probably know. Yeah, at this point they know that they're in ether go mode. So.
Right. Yeah, because the main thing would be like if the flippers were in Meyer. This is obviously a huge waste of time, but we know they're not. Well, they know they're not. Well, I guess we do too.
Goodness.
We all know they're not.
Hinoxes, Red Igors.
Red Igors should just be taken out of Atomizer completely. Oh, what are you gonna do? Wait. Oh, you're fine. Oh, norskmatty didn't get a key. Oh, the big key's over here. Never mind. Just kidding. Oh, what's
You know,
he using, Ed?
Yeah.
How did he kill that Hinox?
Silver
in one
arrows,
shot?
followed
Oh,
by...
he's talk to him! Talk to him! Talk to him!
Can't... Yeah.
You can talk to him, you can't kill him in one shot.
We're doing a heck of a lot of effort here. For
This is
Quake,
for the crowd, okay?
Powder, then Quake.
Actually, I don't know if that was for the crowd. I think he was actually trying to kill them faster, but...
Yeah, but how bad is it just using one silver arrow saying you're done?
I don't know, it sounds complicated. I don't even want to think about it.
Might have hurt his thumb, you know, trying to pull back the bow. Hey, there's a Trinex.
Oh, we got one. We got one! We gotta use hammers. I think that Trinex is hammered. It is Halloween.
Get hammered out.
Oh, don't miss too many. Oh, what's happening? Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. Get a little careful
Oh
here.
no. Yeah,
we have a blue goo, I believe.
I hope so.
Pretty sure. Yes, we do. Okay. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. No big deal there. Just a little bit of a setback, slows down the fight a bit, but overall, still being able to beat it. Doesn't have to retraverse all of Ice Palace again. And in the meantime, his teammates, by knocking out Blind in Turtle Rock, will not find the necessary ether that they need. That Ice Trinex, or Ice Palace Trinex rather, is really good for all these runners. That reduces the chance of them having to fight Trinex on ice, not in ice, by, I don't know, some number probably, a lot, %.
No, I've already called it. It's already going to be there, and the big key is going to be behind there. You heard it here first.
Alright, we're ethering, because we didn't get Bombos on the way, but it's fine, we can hammer things to death. Now everything in this game is getting hammered. Wait, my idea is going to...
Let's go in the swamp.
Swamp? You know, I never considered this routing. It feels slower, but I don't know. Might be break even, honestly. Oh, cold stare. If only we had Bombos. Honestly, like, would consider Bombos just for the climb alone, because the climb sucks sometimes. Oh, Maddie's getting kind of bopped.
Oh boy.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you still got money, so you can always buy potions later.
You got the money.
Get the money! Spend the money!
Spend the money! Okay, we're fine.
Trick or treat. Helma is now cold stare.
Well, now we know what the boss is, because we got the compass. Thanks, game.
Yeah, what do you feel about that? Like, an enemizer in a non, you know, we'll just call it non-key sanity mode, where, you know, the compass could be on the boss. Like, do you think that's fair? Do you think that's like
it's fine. It's just part of the gambling of the game. I think the fact that the compass was given a purpose and then, you know, a tenth of the time it doesn't matter at all is actually pretty funny. So I think it's fine.
Yeah, true. That is true.
I think not everything needs to be perfect in Rando. I think people kind of forget about the fact that the word Rando is in Rando.
Get rid of that B. There you go. There's a couple blue potions for Maddie. If things do go astray with Trinex here in Ice Palace, he does have the ability to get one more.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He's got the bug net. He's got the money. Well, he doesn't really have the money anymore, I guess.
Get some of the money.
Get a little bit of money. Oh, miendiem still got it. That was not something I've ever seen before, but it worked. Bugnet is in the diver down chest. That's what his teammate said. Which one? I don't know. And he opens them both. What's in the back? I don't remember, but it's fine. You have everything you need. Oh, it was the shovel, wasn't it? Okay.
See, that's always been my experience when it comes to co-op, is, you know, by the time that you have, that you've gotten your go mode and you know that you guys...
Speaking of which, we're in desert.
Oh, we are. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna get go mode here from Spy. So I mean, he still has to do swamp, ice, mire. I mean, they're, what, cumulatively a couple crystals
Uh,
behind.
3, 4, 5. They got 5 versus 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're 3, 4, about 4 crystals behind at this point. Yeah.
4, yeah.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, it's a few. And there's Ether. And we're out. Cool.
So at this point, like, if I was miendiem and Maddie, I'd be turning around and saying, you know, hey, where are you at? Well, what dungeons do you have left, and this, that, whatever. Because the most compelling part about co-op, anything co-op, is the race within a race.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
I possibly beat my teammate?
How close are they? Well, my team has TR done, and TR takes like literally 69 years, so I think he's way ahead, actually.
Well, he's got to do ice. He's got to do ice, which Maddie's in the process of doing. He also has to still traverse through pod. And then he's got to make, a mountain. He's got to make a mountain climb. Yeah, but he's still got to make a mountain climb. So that's a minute that Maddie's just gonna is gonna absorb anyways by just.
We're checking the box.
That was an impressive bonk there by Maddie. Very nicely done.
Well, you can't slash this guy. You can use silver arrows on him, though. Just saying. Oh, there's the key.
Wow, that key. What was that? The rat or rope?
I think it went all the way around the building.
There we go. Maddie's gonna make his way.
Oh, get wall mastered.
Oh! Hey, remember how you said miendiem was ahead?
Not anymore.
The race within the race.
Oh, brighteyed's gonna get tempered here, though. Oh wait, they knew about tempered. Never mind. I'd forgotten they had done this. All right, for people who don't play a ton of Atomizer, make sure you kill the firehead first, because the ice head literally does nothing, but the firehead can still leave trails of fire that suck to deal with. So, always kill the firehead first in Atomizer.
Gets it done pretty nicely.
Oh wow, nice double hammer hit.
There we go. That is what, crystal 6 for Maddie?
Yeah.
There's a wall master here, Monkey. There's a wall master here. You can't use cape. Cape. What is up with cape? Where like to try to activate cape, you're slamming.
Oh yeah.
Slamming that Y button and nothing happens, but when you use Burna and you slam that Y button, it uses immediately.
Yeah, and then it uses like a third of your magic and immediately.
Yeah, like right off the rip.
Yeah. Have you ever tried to waste magic as fast as possible and you just turn Burna on and off for like 2 seconds and it's gone completely?
Yeah.
Like, wow, Burna uses a ton of magic, but it turns out if you just leave it on, it uses literally 0 magic.
Hey, do you think miendiem learned from me about how to execute in Go mode?
He's copying you, it's fine.
Oh, are we just gonna not bother doing it now?
I mean, does he know where the big key is?
Let's see. No, we're gonna try it again. Alright, we got a cape ready.
Oh look, we got powder. Oh, just kidding. Oh, no, there he goes.
Alright, quick. Alright, the wall master dropped down. Miendiem, dude. Yeah, there you go.
Hold your sword out. Hold your sword out. Or...
Now he's gonna wait. Alright.
You get in a position, drop the block, try and do your thing. There you go. First try, easy, and never punished.
Maybe this is all part of miendiem's plan to have Maddie do all of the work in GT, so we can just be like, yeah, okay, big keys there, cool, no problem. You can go ahead and struggle on Ice Trinex.
You can struggle on Ice Trinex.
But Beer, I think it's worthwhile to actually just make mention, since this is the last week of the regular season for League.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, League
yeah.
just happened. Now we're
Yeah,
done.
it definitely did. One of the things that I kind of want to point out is how they actually structured the actual modes per week. And I honestly want to give a big thanks and appreciation to the League mods. That I felt that with the modes that were established, how they actually divvied it up as far as breaking it down between having co-op and modes, you know, weeks 1, 4, and 7, and then having basically different skill set. I mean, not so much different skill set, but like different,
like the weird,
really mode. Like definitely like substantially different modes. You know, it was nice. It was nice to kick things off with, you know, just kind of like your basic, you know, co-op all dungeons, non-key sanity. You know, so again, similar to this, except, you know, you just got to do all the dungeons. You know, no key sanity whatsoever, no enemizer, boss shuffle. But you know, we go from that to, you know, your standard casual boots. So, you know, it's basically, all right, we do a generic mode, team-wise, followed by a mode that basically everybody has played, but can get like super hyper competitive, you know, especially with the runners that we have both in the open and the invitational. Nice job, miendiem.
Yep,
spending
that
the
bombs and arrows. Yeah,
there
sorry,
you go.
No,
yeah. You know, and then after that, things just kind of, you know, ratcheted up quite a bit. We ended up having.
Oh, why are you using the fire rod? Ugh, anyway, sorry.
You know, we had individual all dungeons, almost all dungeons, where Aga may or may not.
Almost all dungeons, except for sometimes.
You know, except for basically every time. It was just like all the time. You know, then we had pilot spoiler, which, you know, that was definitely fun. Then Champions Gandon Hunt. Then the greatest mode, cross keys, which again in itself is
the biggest meme mode that we had this year, cross keys.
Yeah, and then we just try to top it off by saying, hey, you know what? Instead of having one person suffer, let's have 2 people suffer through, you know, possibly jank enemizer. And here we are. I feel that the mode selections and the mode placements, as far as the weeks were concerned, was a pretty good test to, you know, as far as, you know, rando runner's skill. Obviously, you know, there's always going to be like a little bit of luck involved. But, you know, definitely highlighted a lot of skill, you know, and broke down between individual and team events in a way that I thought was actually really properly formatted. So, you know, so for definitely the people, all the league mods that were a part of this, big thanks to you, because we wouldn't have League basically without them. So, well done.
Yeah, good job. You know, doing all the League things. It's a very fun tournament. I think, like, when people hear about Rando, you get into it from, like, you know, mentor tournament or ladder or something, and everyone's like, well, you should do League. Like, what's League? Oh boy.
Yeah.
You're gonna find out. And then if your name's Mistead, you go like, no.
If your name's Mistead, you'd be like, no, I'm gonna dodge it, and then you just kind of gotten yourself to saying, well, I got 2 people who are really highly skilled, and boy, they think that I'm really highly skilled, but they know that we can have a really good time. And, you know, we were fortunate enough to get an invite into the Invitational League, and, you know, hey,
you guys luck sacked your way into Invitational.
Wow, we luck. What do you say? We luck sacked our way into Invitational and sacked our way into playoffs. Okay, dude.
Yeah.
How about your team? Oh, nice wall master there by Spy.
Yeah, we got both bosses, the final bosses for Norskmatty and miendiem, they have 7 crystals at the same time, but like you said, miendiem has to climb again. So we're down a couple crystals over on Mass Marauder's side, but there could always be an Ice Trinex. The great equalizer. Cannon's Tower is the great equalizer in Enemizer.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. It is not, in this particular mode, more than probably any other mode, in my opinion, as far as the League is concerned. It is not over until it's over.
That's right.
You know, the Enemizer set can be bad. The Ice Trinex would be bad. But in the meantime, Matty is making his way. He does have 7 crystals. He's going to GT. He's going to try to open it up. Get those numbers in chat. What do you guys think the big key is going to be? And do you think this ends up being a race in between the race between Matty and miendiem? I think that they're going to try.
Yeah, they better. You got to make your the first person in GT. You make them do everything. Get you the big key so that you can beat them on the way up by knowing where it is and just rushing it. Because the answer is always Hope Room, right? Which Matty didn't do.
If it is Hope Room, it gives miendiem some time. Well, this could be compelling. I mean, I see numbers here, 15, 14, 9, and, you know, that's all fine and dandy. But, like, I know that if I know that there's the possibility of Ice Trinex, the very last thing I'm going to do is find out what is there. So, like, even in Matty's, even in Matty's situation, doing a DM strat here, definitely approve of this. Just based on the fact that there could be something there, and it's not anything we want.
What about, no small keys in here in Hope Room. What about Hot Room? Just do it.
I mean, it kind of depends if they feel that, you know, if they're behind or anything.
Right.
I would just kind of do this as normal, to be honest. You know, yes, it is Enemizer. Yes, there's, you know, ball shuffle and all that type of stuff, but unless you feel like you need to make a heroic play, I would just kind of do this as normal.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's terrible to do Tower Room also here. Because then you converge in GT Basement. Because miendiem just goes left, gets the small keys, and continues left. And Matty's going to continue right. But he will have also done Tower Room on the way. And if you don't have to do whatever crappy boss on ice it ends up being, then good on you, right?
Yeah, so this is it. Yeah, so now basically miendiem, you can look at it as miendiem's in the lead here. You know, well, it's close. He's gonna grab these keys.
It's going back and forth.
Yeah. Oh, the race within the race.
I don't know about that Quake though. It's the wrong medallion. Meant to be. I don't know. Whatever. Either way, it's fine. It's dead. The race within the race. Spy's got pod left. Yeah, so we're about a pod down from either one getting there. So pretty dang close. All things considered.
It is. Yeah, like I said, it is not over. Yeah.
Yep. Just kidding. We don't want that chest. Oh yeah, we already saw it. Do we have no boomerang?
Oh! Look at this! Look at this!
My miendiem took the lead.
Oh no!
No!
Just use Samaria. Just use Samaria. Yes.
Don't use silvers.
This would be the time that they use silvers. that thief. Okay. Hey, here we go. And miendiem is. I told you this is all part of his plan. He's just gonna give Matty this false sense of security. Although I want you to pay attention, there have not been. There is no Bicky in sight. We're running out of checks. We have rando room here that miendiem is about to show us. Provides to us a compass that's useless here. That's the one.
I wish that one
was
useful.
That's the one compass that is useless here. No, and there we go. And because of that information, Matty had camped there. Wow!
Run back. And he gets the bonk.
In the meantime, speaking of Quake, In the meantime, speaking of Quake, Bright-Eyed actually used Quake and then just fired off some fire rod shots. Nobody just wants to use Ether. Ether, slam it with a hammer, be done.
Yeah, Ether's pretty good.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Miendiem's gonna catch up here.
Oh, baby.
Oh, okay, dude. All right, and how do you feel when you start getting behind in the climb? What do you do?
Cry.
Okay, just checking. All right, so with the spikes in the helmet room for Bright-Eyed, slashing him into the spikes is just as effective as shooting a fire rod shot. But it saves a little time refilling later. It's actually a pretty good strat. Alright, go run away. You don't need to kill it. Yes. Okay, norskmatty knows. Miendiem is now way behind.
Oh, boy. Is this leading out insurmountable?
Is he running? He's running? No, he's opening the last chest. Miendiem might make up a lot of time not opening those last chests, but not dashing. And Spy into pod. So, yeah, they're about a mountain climb plus going into the basement behind. So, okay, yep, Miendiem mirrored. He knows. He knows this is on now.
Yes, he knows this is the race within the race.
Yep.
Oh,
the question is, who's more practiced at Enemizer climb? Because they both have their bow out, and the answer is, get your hookshot out for this next room, not your bow.
Yeah.
Your bow is useless in this room. Or bombos if you have it, which Miendiem does. Like, if he just bombos every single room, he'd actually probably win on the climb.
Oh, absolutely.
Underrated. People think bombos takes a long time. Well, you know what? So does running around chasing one enemy at a time, slashing it, hoping that it spawns correctly. Doesn't disappear.
Especially these right here. That just cowards. I mean,
10 minutes later, they're cowards.
Here we go. So they're about a room apart here. As Spy and Bright-Eyed are now going to be... oh, no, that's right. Yes, Bright-Eyed still got to do Swamp Palace here.
Miendiem being safe with the magic refill, I guess? He must have knocked out potions. That's... Matty, get the shield! Oh my god, dude, please. You're killing me here. Oh, we still have to use swamp.
We're gonna get literally everything else. Oh, there we go. He knocks us. Oh my, wait, but look, silver arrows.
Get the shield. Yes. Oh, it's like he heard me. Dude, this is what I'm saying though. With just bombosing every room is actually faster at some point. Oh, the other one took the shield. Nothing you can do. It's fine.
If maybe nothing else, on the climb. Listen, if nothing else, especially on Matty's side, wow, that thing was just taking all of his bombs.
Yeah, bombos,
like those red berries. Bombos. Those red berries are an absolute pain in the butt. Just
fire rod or bombos those.
Yeah,
those dudes.
Yeah, same thing. You know, hook shot those. I wouldn't even touch that red berry. Just use a fire rod.
Yeah, bombos. Just bombos.
Now they're split. One of them is electrocuted. Now we're just wasting more time. Oh, that wasn't too bad. But Miendiem's caught up a little bit.
Yeah, but he's
what
got...
do we have here? Right, hey, Vitreous! Let's go.
Hey, good thing we bought 15 arrows, and that's why you do it. Now Matty wishes he has 15 more arrows. Alright, we're in the climb for Spy now, though. He's got to go to the basement to get the big key. On his way. Going to the right...
It's going to be interesting if he...
Is he going full right?
Yeah, if he goes full right and goes into Argus on ice, then, you know, he'll definitely save some time, but...
Yeah.
I still would be very deathly concerned knowing the fact that a Trinex could possibly be around here.
Yeah, you don't look forward to it for sure. Alright, Matty's stuck on this room. Oh, it's a Jazz Hands! Jazz Hands! Oh, Miendiem has the glitched out sprites. I love this. Nothing will look proper for a while for the rest of this, pretty much. Oh, he's gonna save some time. No, just kidding.
Yeah,
use the hook shot. Nope, it's fine. Matty, slow down. You're leaving your teammate in the dust here.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay, we're going to compass room for Spy. Oh, just use bombos. Or
Just use
actually
ether.
would work
Ether.
great in this
Ether
room.
does it. Yes. Oh, that's still not bad.
Yeah,
not
that was
bad.
fine. Yeah.
You know, something we didn't consider is like in those torch rooms or like these next couple rooms. You know, if you guys thought that we're free from wall masters, boy,
Yeah. That's
boy,
true.
we are not.
Oh boy. I've never seen a shadow in this room. That's pretty funny. Alright, we got the bomb, got the pen gator kill.
I cannot fluff that chest. Nice use of invincibility there. And we have
another video.
Chris.
Oh, see? This is the thing. Now norskmatty is like out of arrows. Like he can't just only arrow him, and miendiem bought that extra arrow upgrade. See? See?
Oh,
It's a great choice. Miendiem's gonna make
Spend
up
the
time
money.
here.
Spend the money.
Spend the money.
Oh no, no! I'm telling you right now, miendiem's gonna make one attempt to hover. He's got the cape out. Yep.
He's doing it.
No,
Nope.
he's not. Oh,
Wait, why did you? We have the arrows though.
I don't get it.
I like that idea though. One attempt to hover, just to beat your opponent. I mean your teammate. Yes, that's the word I meant to use.
Absolutely. Oh man, I'm so close.
Double Vidi is pretty good. I like that.
Nice fluff.
And double Argus. So that means we're not going to see another Trinex, even if we were to AD the seed.
Yeah, I think we saw it was double blind,
Ooh, smart,
double
using the
Vidi.
cape.
What was it? Double blind, double Vidi, double Landmo maybe?
That was extremely dangerous from my Indian side, using a cape in that room with like just barely enough magic, by the way.
Yeah.
Calling that out. Ooh, get a double on the first try. That's going to save maybe a cycle. Maybe a bicycle. Oh, gets a triple.
Oh!
We're making up time here, folks. Boom, roasted. Okay.
It ain't over.
No?
Spy making his way, and
We're going right? Or,
yeah,
no, we're
so
doing
I
Bright
think-
Eye's doing Tower Room.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like this. I think it's actually pretty reasonable, honestly. Alright, we got the 1-in-1 set up. Just gotta get 1, 2, 3, boom. Alright, we got the 1-in-1 from norskmatty. Oh, you shot it. You need to do more. There we go, we're fine. It's fine.
Never in doubt.
Yeah, looks like my Indian got it too. Look at these guys showing off to each other.
Did
maybe not,
miendiem get it?
actually.
Did miendiem get it?
Yeah, he missed the
You
last
had
swing.
to say something.
I said something that affected the past 10 minutes
Oh,
ago.
there we go. There we go. You know, blame beer for this now.
Yeah.
You know, hey, for all we know, hey, you know, miendiem, you're actually miles ahead, except for the fact that you did not get the 1-in-1, and then, yeah, Maddie took over.
Oh, we gotta kill the mummy, but we don't have silvers. What do we do?
We cry.
$20.
Oh, nice setup there from Maddie. There's one, there's two,
Oh,
there's three.
gets
Nice! There you go. Get your GGs in chat for norskmatty, who is going to come in first place here for Ed was supposed to carry us. Just has to cross the bridge. Just, you know, very difficult. Was it 2x4 or whatever? And he did it! There we go. Comes in first place with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 22 seconds.
Oh, okay, my name doesn't get knocked off. Fine, everything's fine. Blue goo, just in case, everything's fine.
You know, miendiem didn't get that. Miendiem didn't get that green or that full magic decanter. He was he was definitely trying.
Yeah.
He had to have been trying to, you know.
All right, gets a double in.
Or actually, no, he must have because he used the cape forever today. You know, so buying those arrows.
Yeah,
was
he used it on.
Yeah.
He used it on VD.
That's right. Spend the money and don't use the item that you got from it. But get your GGs in chat for miendiem, who's going to come second place for the team. but it's going to give the win to Ed. Was supposed to carry us with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 31 minutes, and 2 seconds, which puts them now at 10-3. But if I got this right, it still does not clinch him a playoff spot. There is a wild scenario where there's like 3 teams that are like top, so it's still not a playoff clinch. Maybe, I'm not certain. Just win your games and you have nothing to worry about. Isn't that the rule? It clinches a wild card. Well, there you go. See? So now we've clinched a wild card for a team that I was supposed to carry. Let's go. In the meantime here, Spy's doing actually a really good job here in the climb. Actually using silvers, having no remorse.
Amazing.
You know. Imagine getting free silvers and then like basically never using them.
And use the fire rods on the red berries, by the way. Just little PSA.
Yeah, especially got a full magic decanter.
We're down to 1.5 hearts though.
Listen again.
Yeah.
Again, the big thing is it's not exactly something in which, you turn around and, hey, I'm gonna go play Enemizer and all that type of stuff, because especially with Enemizer, it's not like like those red berries. Yes, it's not like those red berries always are on the climb.
Right.
And that's the beauty of Enemizer, that, it's one thing if you have different enemies, but it's literally different enemies basically all the time when you roll a seed. Mm-hmm. So, it's not like it definitely is something in which the more that you play, the more that you can kind of think of, oh yeah, here's the easier way to kill things.
Yeah, you kind of get used to seeing a pattern of enemies.
Yeah, especially when it comes to, like, say, even like in the overworld when you got like mini Moldorm Cave, it's basically only Popos, Helmas, Moldorms, or Shades, or Shadows.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that's there. So you always know it's like, yeah. Oh yeah. The occasional jazz hands.
Like the best enemy name. Jazz hands. There you go.
Da. Oh, hey, did you notice?
We have powder. Nope.
Wait, did you notice Spy just took a monumental lead?
Oh,
monumental lead. His timer is currently on 0, so like they're exponentially ahead right now. Let's go.
Don't divide by 0. Oh, shield's gone. Get it back.
Get it.
Okay.
You worked very hard. Listen, you worked very hard to get that shield.
He almost just got eaten by that Hinox.
Bye-bye, Pengator. Oh, also bye-bye, Bomb. I just love the absolute... Oh, try to powder that Super Bunny Beam. Just couldn't quite do it, and then we're going to have yet another Viddy here. See, look at that miendiem. He came in here with 25 arrows.
Ooh,
nice. Still, didn't have to use the cape, didn't have to use a potion, didn't have to get smoked by Maddie.
So, Ed, where are we at in? And you said in this overall division, are both of these teams in contention, but no one's clinched?
From what I've gathered is that with this at the very least, Ed was supposed to carry us, has clinched a wild card berth, but nobody has clinched anything in the division. Which, by the way, we are currently joined by our first place team, norskmatty and miendiem. GG's, guys.
Hey, GG's.
Hey, good game.
GG's.
So I got all right. The main question I have to ask is this: is by the time that you guys got to go mode, was there the race within the race? Because it did look like there was some really impressive strats by Maddie, like, camping in front of Random Room, making sure that there's nothing there. I saw some little sly things going on, and it was a great back and forth. And then, miendiem, you, basically the way, oh no, brighteyed just took a death. Do you have a fairy?
Ooh, no. Oh,
no.
Man, that's
oh
unfortunate.
no.
Yeah, I think it looks like he's not going to finish that one out.
Yeah, and I don't blame him for that, especially going that far. So, get your GGs in for brighteyed there, but yeah, no, for miendiem, basically the way that I could describe it is you kind of followed my way of playing the game, where once you got into go mode, the execution dropped about 69%.
It really did, didn't it?
How about those wall masters and ice pals?
Well, we got warmed up. We got warmed up with those early because we had the Wallmaster and Hera too.
Oh yes,
Oh,
but how you got the Hera pot was still beyond me. How you got that to work was like unbelievable. That was actually like one of the most impressive things.
That times out really easily with Bread Bowl.
Yes. But yeah, no, one of the big turning moments, and I was actually just curious. This is the main question that I have for you guys is, so by the time that you guys went into Dark World, and you guys are probably discussing as far as, who's going to tackle what, who's going to go to pod, who's going to kind of do the Village of Outcasts loop. So at that time, Maddie had gone into Skullwoods to check the front for literally absolutely nothing. In the meantime, miendiem got a fire rod. And we were afraid that with that fire rod, knowing that it was a pendant, which, by the way, before I start continue this, get your GGs in chat for Spy, who actually finished the race with a time of 1 hour 38 minutes and 8 seconds, and brighteyed did DNF. But maybe we'll see about getting him in. As a matter of fact, here is Spy. GGs, dude.
Hey, GGs.
Hey, Spy, good game.
GG, Spy.
But yeah, no. To continue on what I was saying, just very briefly, was there much of anything that you guys actually had left before miendiem went ahead and made the call to say that he ended up going to look at the back of Pendant Skull Woods, which ultimately got your go mode hammer? Because we were kind of afraid. We saw that Maddie was doing, starting the Smith chain process, but at the time, Spy had actually basically beelined it right to Skull Woods and actually got that hammer. And we were kind of afraid that might have set you guys off a wild goose chase, even considering you had Meyer that you could have beaten, that you held off on, amazingly held off on.
The hammer had nothing. I got punished for it. What the heck?
It had a sword.
It is true.
You can have your sword back. Keep the hammer. I don't want it anymore.
Yeah, the reason I went there was Maddie says, I'm suspicious of Skullwoods, and I said, all right, fine, I'll soothe your suspicions of Skullwoods and go to the back. And I go, oh, hey, hammer, go mode. This is fine.
It was, I was starting, because I really wanted to be able to put off going to pod until I got the hammer. And then we were starting to get real down to the end there. And I even went into swap after doing Smith chain because it's like, well, I mean, we've got like, 5 places left, and one of them is the first chest of swap. Maybe it's there. I'll just beat it if it's not. Because hammer go mode, I don't really need to do anything else in swamp once it's not there. Yeah.
Yeah, Maddie says, wait, we're hammer go mode. This is hammerless swamp. This is a terrible idea. And I said, just go mode it. Just skip all of the stuff that's not on the way. It's fine if you find a sword. We feel good.
No, absolutely.
Yeah. I think I'm looking at my my tracker, and I think the only things that we had left other than Meyer was Man of the Bridge. I think that's it.
Oh, is that right?
And we could have beaten Desert. We could have beaten Desert and gotten the green pennant. We held off.
Yeah, you could have beaten Desert. You could have. I don't believe either of you went to Meyer. So like when miendiem got Ether, he could have easily taken that and just gone right into Meyer. But I don't recall him doing that. I think he just kind of.
No, I bypassed it. There were other things that I could do at the time.
Yeah,
kind of. Yeah, I mean, I wanted him to do Skull and see if that fire red was necessary, and then when I finished Swamp, I think I was just gonna go and try to do Meyer.
Right.
See, what was going on in there, but Yeah, it was. It ended up being Hammer Co. ended up being good apparently, because it was just like I was thinking afterwards, like if you get the hammer early, like you suddenly can get sucked into full clearing swamp, full clearing ice, TR. Like there's so much you can do, and so much that just has absolutely nothing.
No, absolutely. As a matter of fact, you even brought up my next point is, sometimes it's about what you ended up last locating. So in the case here for Spy, they made the what looked on paper, what looked visually like a great play. Hey, we're going to go to the back of Skull Woods, even though we got some other things that we can do. And they end up getting the hammer. The only problem is at the same time, it now puts like basically everything else in logic, including, looking at, say, Turtle Rock could have ether. Like at that point, it's like, okay, well, why are we going to bother going into Desert Palace? We'll take a look at the Meyer area, see what we need. Oh, okay, well, we got the hammer. We're going to go explore different areas. We're not going to bother wasting our time on yet another pendant dungeon, which, probably didn't feel all that good knowing the fact that you guys, like, everybody went into every dungeon, let alone the fact that it was an Agaseed.
Yeah.
And then, having to at least go into Hera for, like, think of it this way. You got to go to Hera for the Moon Pearl. You got to go to get Desert for Ether. You had to go to Swamp or Skull Woods to get a hammer, so it wasn't necessarily of oops all dungeons. It was, oops had to go into all dungeons, but it was this particular seed was definitely a perfect example of, it's not so much of what you find, it's when you find it. And having a hammer go mode basically means, okay, well, your answer can't be in Turtle Rock, it can't be Spike Cave, it technically can't be in Swamp Pals, whereas for Spy and Bright-eyed, I mean, they basically had the entire world open, so, because you guys got into the Dark World and basically were on your way. Miendiem and Spy were neck and neck going into Pod. Maddie and Bright-eyed were neck and neck doing the Village of Outcasts loop. Like, literally, it was, like, dead even. Once you guys did Aga 1, it was literally dead even. And then it just came down to choices that you guys ended up making. Miendiem going ahead and taking a look at what was in Desert to, at the very least, isolate the fact that it was a hammer go mode, because at that time, Maddie had taken those mitts, gotten the flippers. It was a flippers and I think it was flippers. That was about it.
Yeah, flippers
there on the mountain. Yeah, so. But no, it was definitely a fun one. What do you guys thoughts on Enemizer? You guys like it? You hate it? Can't stand it?
This was a fine Enemizer. My 2 practice seeds leading up to this had some of the things that I really dislike about Enemizer in them. Trap placements in places that traps really shouldn't go, bosses in very questionable locations, and this was just kind of like, okay, it's Enemizer, there are a couple of surprise wall masters, but other than that, yeah, this was fine as Enemizer goes. This was playable.
I think Enemizer's I enjoy it. It's a sometimes food, but I like that it really makes you rethink all your room strategies. Like, you got to do something different usually in every single room than you would normally do. There's nothing rote that's going on in this mode, so it's it can be fun. It can also be kind of a pain, but it wasn't this time.
Yeah, we had a nice early prediction of, like, which item will they find? It was like cake, Burna, powder, I don't know, all the safeties, right? Lamp. You find all of them in Sphere 1. Oh. This isn't going to be the worst Enemizer these people have ever seen, I hope.
Yeah, that helped for sure.
See, I'm just
blue male 3 hearts sweating my side there until I got, I think, to like Thieves Town. God, I was on 3 hearts for a long time, it felt like. I was like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, there weren't a lot of hearts early on. There were a lot of hearts later on. But I think I had 4 hearts going up the climb.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had 3 hearts, Spot. You had 3 hearts for what felt like forever and a day, and we were just kind of wondering. Yeah, we were just kind of wondering if it was something where it's like, Bright-eyed was saying, "Hey, you do all this stuff for the multi-world tournaments where you have, chaos, ball shuffle, and enemize and all that type of stuff. You figure this out on your own.
To be fair, I mean, that kind of feeds into it too. I mean, yeah, I had 3 hearts, but I'm just sitting here like, yeah, it ain't nothing but a thing. Like, oh, 3 hearts, let's just go do Egg 1, whatever, doesn't matter. 3 hearts in Dark World, who cares? I'm fine. Bring on 3 heart Moth in vanilla location or something.
Yeah, that was yeah. No, as far as the execution wise, from all the runners, it was a joy to see. The only thing that I am going to point out, and I think Beer is going to share the same thoughts on this, is the lack of silver arrows that were used when it definitely could have been used in a lot easier spots rather than like sword slash in a Gibdo or Hinox or anything like that. A single silver arrow. And then Matty, who I still honestly think he did this for showmanship, to powder the pickles in pod, then to try to sword slash them and nothing happened, and then to go ahead and quake them and then kill them that way was.
I forgot how to deal with them. Honestly, it's just completely like I was like, oh, I don't know how to kill these. I just tried things until the quake worked. I was like, oh, I can kill them once I quake them. All right, great.
Makes sense to me. But we
were chatting in the middle of that, and he says, "Does Quake work on these these jelly things?" And I said, "Yeah, it'll turn them into slimes, and then you can kill them."
Great.
You know what? You know what happens when you powder them? Actually,
you can talk to them.
You can talk to them afterwards. They become NPCs.
I didn't want to talk to them. I needed to kill them, but.
Yeah.
Let's say next time, just tap A, get a little.
All right,
I'll
I'll have a chat with them next time. Hey.
Yeah. You know what they'll say. You know what they'll say. You talk to them. It says for 20 rupees, I'll give you a hint, and they'll say, the 5-6 crystals get you a big bomb. Hey, no, I'm just kidding. That doesn't happen.
You know what it'll say? It'll say you press A and it goes, get the money.
Get the money. No, it's gonna say use silver arrows next time, dingus.
So you guys have a round 2 scheduled?
Yeah, that's going to be on Thursday. It's going to start an hour earlier than this one did.
Cool. That'll be fun to watch.
And we're going to change out one runner, and by we, I mean them. They're going to change out one runner. Maddie and I are going to go around again.
Nice.
Hey, there you go.
Well, I'm excited. I do respect the arrow bomb upgrade grab. It could have worked better, but
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean,
who would
I
fight
respect
Video on
it.
the Climb twice? Who would ever fight Video on the Climb twice?
Yeah, listen, I respect it, but when it comes time to, okay, now we got a second Vitreous, like, miendiem, did you happen to look at your arrow count and say, I have 25, I have plenty to kill Vitreous and for Ganon. No, I'm going to use all of my magic, because when you pulled out that cape, I'm like, oh my god, he's going to try to blast by Maddie here by trying to hover.
I did think about it. It wasn't going so well in practice, though, so I decided that wasn't going to happen. I don't know if you guys got to see any of the pregame, but I was definitely just warming up in the hover to Ganon hack.
It was a beautiful thing. I was doing the opening intros, and then you guys already started, so yeah, we saw nothing. It was a beautiful thing. But no, this was definitely a fun one to watch and commentate, and definitely give all 4 runners a follow: norskmatty, miendiem, Spy, and brighteyed. Again, 4 fantastic individuals and great people outside of the rando scene. So if you get to know them, like we got the pleasure to, trust me, you will not regret it, and they will most definitely appreciate it. Any final thoughts from you guys about this seed as far as positioning for playoffs? From basically what I heard is that with this win, I'm going to say this much: my team, because it's my name, have at least clinched a wild card spot. Yes, well, it is my team. Yeah.
No, it was supposed to be, but you didn't show up, so we.
Yeah.
My final thoughts are just thanks for the restream. Thanks, trackers, Flip Hill, Lady Laura Linda, you guys for calming, and Mr. Angry Pants for putting the restream on in the first place. Yeah, I think it's always appreciated to do this, and I know everyone likes it. I like watching them, so I like whenever these get put on.
Yeah, similarly, thanks everybody for doing all the hard work so that Maddie and I could sit here and play the game for an hour and a half and bring on Game 2 on Thursday.
Everybody's putting that on. GG's, you two. We'll give ourselves a swift kick in the rear for Thursday and make it a little more interesting atop this division. Gotta keep things interesting for the admins going into the playoffs, don't we?
The three-way tie would be interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
Spy. Listen, if I can make a recommendation for you, is just find a way to swap out the Yamls, get this multi-world tournament going on.
I mean, we talked about it in Discord. Like, hey, why don't we just do a big 3v3, call it good, split the points up somehow, and nobody would know, right?
Absolutely. I mean, I did tell about the fact that when we had our third place match, and it was like, hey, we have an idea as far as do a 3v3 one match, and it's like, okay, you guys can come up with your custom modes, and I went to you and Hammer and I said, hey, how about can I just get all of them? And you're like, oh, okay, here you go, have fun.
Enjoy, do what you wish.
Hi, my name's Ed, and I want everything.
I do want everything. No, it was fun.
Hi, my name's Ed. I play Rando. I mean, wait, wrong room.
Greedy
Absolutely.
horse.
I am.
That's
greedy.
the Z1 rando room next door.
Yes. But yeah, no, this was again, real big thanks to you guys for putting this on and for having a race. Definitely very entertaining. Hopefully chat enjoyed this. And big thanks to all the volunteers and all the helps that gets put on behind the scenes. Flip Heel and Lady Lord Linda, again, two fantastic individuals who took the time out to track to basically fix our mistakes because we were too busy laughing at each other, and then we're like, hey, somebody found a book, somebody found a hammer. What's going on? Well, they at least took care of it so then we can continue with on our jokes. Thanks again.
I remember most of that happening, but not all of it. So
Yes, exactly. Thanks to Mr. Angry Pants again. If you thought my name was funny enough, Mr. Ed. I mean, this guy literally is my dream right here, Mr. Angry Pants. Thank you so much for the restream here, and all the volunteers that helped put us on for the ALTTPR League channel, the Speed Gaming channels, all the volunteers that help put it on for any restream that goes on, especially during the league season. We wouldn't be here without you guys and the support from chat from being able to do this. So again, we thank you for that. And to my good friend and co-commentary, Homemade Beer, dude, it's always a blast having to share the booth with you. Couldn't have had a better time, as I always do. We laughed, we cried, we shed some tears, we called out some people, we spread the shame, we called out some good plays here and there, but mostly shame.
yeah, I think if League's taught us one thing this year is that me and Ed can get in the comm booth and make loud noises. So let's keep it up. It's not over yet. We can make playoffs, Ed.
Yes.
As a comm duo.
Oh my god, yes, we can. Hey, do you think
everyone?
Hey, do you think they would allow if we ever got matched up in the playoffs? I know that we're in two different conferences. Do you think they would allow us to commentate our own races? Against each other? Like I'd even be watching. I'd be watching your stream, and I'd still last okay.
Yeah, it would be pilot spoiler. Yeah, let's do it.
I like it. But no, again, big thanks to everybody there who helps put this on, and I will let Homemade Beer have the final words.
Final words that I have today are
let it be a
great
life
races
lesson.
tomorrow. Yeah, no, I got nothing. There are some great races to watch tomorrow. We've got Matt and Dante versus Sinhi and Top Life. Perfect unadulterated gaming squad versus Cross Keys at 1:00. FaZe and Faker Jr. versus Ravis and Kermit. That should be a good one. Motabashin, my favorite team name, versus Team Hime. And Structural Mics and Arcane versus Monkey and Yoho. Last Occasioners versus Go. There was another team name that I almost said on accident. Then we've got Mr. Ed and Tedo versus Nissan and Telmaron, the sequel. That is at 340. The Bratwurst Buddies versus the Spec Rock Bonkers. Should be a good one. And lastly, from the invitational side, Fluff Around and Find Out versus To Infinity and Pagog. Zeke and Wolfie versus Will WC and Relkin at 10 p.m. That's a late one, so stick around. We have like a million Open League races. I have no idea which one are going to get restreamed. We can link the schedule in chat. I do the best I can on announcing as much as I can, and here we are. So, hope everyone has a good rest of their day or night, whatever it may be, and hopefully not afternoon.